What is going on, everybody? My name is Will Tickno. This is on my DJ music production page, Tickno. But this video is going to be the first of a series that I'm making for my business selling or doing what's called private labeling on Amazon. So it's kind of very different from everything else that's going to be on this channel, but I'm mainly making this series to help people who are in my group who've taken Tanner Fox's course, Tanner J. Fox, and other people who are interested in private labeling through Amazon, and people who are on the fence about buying Tanner's course. So this video is kind of going to be an intro about, who I am, why I decided to get into this, how I discovered it, and I've been doing this for 5 months now, so kind of my experience. And Tanner's is the only course I've bought and gone through. There are other people who I've studied under from their videos on YouTube and blogs and forums. I'll make that in a separate video, but I really just want to focus on my experience with Tanner's course. How did I hear about this course? So back in February of 2017, I don't know what year you guys are watching this video, but in February, I decided to take Ty Lopez's social media marketing agency course, the SMMA. And I took that mainly because I wanted to learn that stuff to help boost my bass music, my EDM music career. Just have a better presence, get more fans, get more bookings, all that kind of stuff. After taking most of the course, I decided I wanted to try and land some clients. Landed 2 clients. I didn't like it. I couldn't see myself being passionate about it, to make a living off of it, let alone a business. To then, build up and have a financial foundation to where I could then work on my music. It really took a lot of time for me. I didn't really see myself building it to where I would then automate it. So the guys I followed besides Ty and the people within the course, there were 2 main guys I followed on YouTube. One of them is called Hayden Peddle. One of the other ones their names are Hayden Peddle and Ryan Hildreth. Big shout out to those guys. They're killing it right now. If you're studying SMMA, I would go check them out. But they both know Tanner now. They're both friends. They're like the 3 amigos now. I think Hayden was the first one who mentioned it, or the first one I heard about on his channel. He was like, this guy, he's showing me how to make $100 a day on Amazon. And I already have been selling stuff on Amazon, not on like huge scale, but I knew what Amazon was. I knew how to sell stuff on there. So I wanted to look into it. And I am so glad I did, because right now things are great. I'm going to put up some screenshots of my current success, but right now I'm looking at this month alone spend about $3,500 profit, a little bit less I think after advertising, but it's about to scale up to $6,000 a month profit after my expenses but before taxes. But I'm so happy with that. That is plenty for me for my foundation. Not looking to be a millionaire, because my passion is to travel the world playing my music for tons of people, making them happy. But that's how I discovered the course from them. Did a bunch of research, watched a bunch of his videos, still think that Tanner's trustworthy. He's helped me out a lot. He's great. But I decided to buy the course. It was definitely within my budget. So the course, I still think when I bought it was $497, not $4. I wish it was $5. That'd be awesome. But I think it's still at that price, and obviously well worth it. But this course is definitely a reap what you sow course. This isn't like your hand's going to be held and no matter what you're going to be making $10K a month within the first month or so. Absolutely not. So I joined back in May, April, and my first sale was in later April. I think it was like April 22nd. I was just looking at it. But let's go ahead and just dive into the course real quick now that I've kind of introduced myself. So you get the course, but you get a couple things with the course. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Facebook group. I'm pretty sure every online course out there has a Facebook group where all the members are, members of the Facebook group, and you kind of just help each other out. When I joined, it was less than 500. Overall, the group is pretty good. It's pretty positive. I haven't seen it much lately, but in the first couple months, it was like a testing ground for Tanner. I feel like there were a bunch of bad apples, a bunch of people, stealing products from each other when we traded reviews, things like that. A bunch of, call them lazy bums. You would post pictures of the numbers you look up. and then people would just kind of look up those numbers into their softwares and then steal the product that you thought that was good. So it was kind of negative in some aspects, but right now, especially now that I've kind of just like figured most of the stuff out that works, I've been more active in helping people. But it's really good if you have any questions, you can always ask the group. We might give you a hard time if it's a stupid question, because a lot of people still ask questions that are very, very easy to answer, and all the answers are in the course, but that's always good. Now, the course itself is on a platform called Teachable. I'd never heard of it, but it's pretty simple. It's just like a bunch of videos that you click on, and it keeps track of your progress. I think when I started, he's added videos that I have not watched since I started. I'll probably do a separate video on that, but I think there was definitely under 20 videos. I think there was 15, maybe 12 videos when I started. A very short course. I blew through that in like 2 days. I think it's maybe not even 12 hours worth of content. But there's really not that much to explain when it comes to the basics. So you can definitely get through it easily. However, he says it in the course, I'm gonna say it, you should definitely take notes. I keep all my notes in a Word document on my computer, and constantly refresh yourself. When you have questions, you can always refer back to it. You have lifetime access to the course, so that's always good. And basically what I said, it covers the basics, so you'll learn what private labeling is. I'm not really going to go into that now. So he goes over private labeling, he goes over all the product research you really need to do to find a good product. I will say though, I don't think he emphasizes enough on patience. You have to be super patient if you want to do well. It goes over suppliers and shipping, how to set up your account, and how to make a good listing. So when you look up stuff on Amazon, stuff that usually does the best has pretty pictures, has good bullet points, good description, all that, covers that. The basic overview of your seller account. Seller Central is like your hub, which you log into to basically manage your business. Very basic marketing and advertising. I think he has more in-depth videos now in that, but I'll make separate videos on that too. And then of course links to all the resources mentioned that you go over in the course. I want to go over my investments real quick, how much money I've actually spent on my products and this course. So I don't have a calculator on me right now, but I'll probably calculate it up over here when I edit this video. But I spent $497 on the course. Product 1 was an okay product. I basically broke even on it, but it was definitely a good learning experience. I also have my main source of income, I guess up until now. I was driving for, yeah. Okay, I'll be up in a little bit. Sorry, dinner time. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so up until now, my main source of income has been driving for Lyft and Uber. So I've always had something to kind of fall back on. So the course, $500. Product 1, I made 2 orders. The first order was $1,600 for 100 units. The second order was about $1,400 for, again, 100 units. So I was able to negotiate that down. Again, I kind of broke even on that. So I didn't make any money, but didn't lose any money, just learned a ton. And then this product number 2, I spent $830 on it, and I think I'm gonna lose about $200 on that. That was just a complete rush on my part. Super impatient. I thought it would be a good product. Wasn't seasonal. I'll probably make a separate video on that too, but man, I just made a big mistake. I kind of just leaped into it because I was all excited. But luckily I made up for it in product 3, which is what's good now. However, the first order, which is complete, and I've sold out actually, was $3,800. And the second order, I've already made the first down payment, but in total it's going to be $4,500. The first down payment was 30%. So anyway, I'll probably add that up, but that's a lot of money to invest. I know in a lot of his live videos he talks about you only have to invest $1,000, $1,500 in your first product, but honestly it can be way more than that. It all really comes down to what supplier is willing to sell you the least amount, or what we call MOQ, minimum order quantity. But anyway, that's my experience. It's not everybody's experience, but just don't be surprised if that's how much it costs for whatever you're ordering. So I kind of want to just go over the pros and the cons of the course and my experience. So obviously I'm happy with it. I'm doing well with it. The pros I think everybody will get is, you know, you have this course for life until, I guess, Amazon goes away or changes everything. It is changing kind of quickly, but it's very small stuff, and the good thing about being part of the group is we're always updating people on what's going on. The course is extremely easy to follow. You know, you should pay attention to take notes, but it's really not that complicated. Tanner is an awesome dude. I can't wait to have my interview with him. He, you know, he's got a lot of people to manage now, but he'll still come to you or he'll answer you if you email him. That's the best way. Mentioning him on Facebook in the group sometimes, but he's pretty good on emails as long as it's, you know, a question that's not been answered in the course already. Facebook group's a great resource. I think Amazon's gonna be here for a very long time. I read in Entrepreneur magazine that I think it's like in 8 years. I know it's in less than 10, but in about 8 years, Amazon as a business is going to be worth more than $1.6 trillion. Like, come on. You can definitely get a slice of that pie. But there are some cons with this business. As I kind of just discussed, there is a bit of high cost of entry. You know, it definitely varies, but don't be surprised when you find a good product, but it costs, you know, $2,000 to pay for the product to be manufactured, pay for the shipping, and pay for your advertising within Amazon. Like, don't be surprised if you're like forking out $2,000. I will say, I hate this. I'm gonna make a separate video on this, but another con is you really need to be careful who you talk to besides Tanner. There are people out there who are just waiting for you to post the information on a good product, and they're gonna steal it. And you don't want that, because that's your hard work. There are no good, of the videos I've seen, there are no like good, really clear financial calculators that encompass like everything, including your living expenses. So, you know, he goes over what's called FBA calculator, which is a great tool to use. But there's no like in-depth analysis of, okay, your product costs this much, you know, how much will your profit be after X, Y, and Z, how to budget your PPC, that kind of thing. But that's easy to find on YouTube, and I'll do videos on that. And also too, I think this is a little bit of an overhyped program, and the fact that people think, like I was saying earlier, you join for a month and then you're gonna make $10,000 within the first month or two profit. That's probably not gonna be your case. Hopefully you won't be like mine. I kind of hope everybody goes through what I do, as long as you can afford it and you don't, like, you know, sell your soul. But, you know, the first product you're going to launch, it's probably going to be a learning experience. I know Tanner, actually I'm like on the same track as Tanner. I think it wasn't until his third or fourth product he didn't start seeing like the good returns that I'm seeing now. But yeah, I'm trying to make this video kind of short, but I want to give you guys my input and my value, not just like skim through this quickly. So really what I want you guys to take at the end of this is, it is a truly reap what you sow kind of thing. Be patient with yourself. Product research is what's going to take you the most time. I didn't find my first product that was break even until a month. You'll hear people posting that they found their product within the first 8 hours. Kudos to them. That's definitely probably not going to be your case. So just be really patient. Make sure you're paying attention to the course, take notes. You always have the Facebook group to ask questions. If you don't want to buy the course, you can ask me questions. That's basically why I'm making this channel. I'm not going to hold your hand, but, you know, comment all your questions or ask all your questions in the comment section. There are going to be a lot more videos to come. Just research. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've already got like 5 or 6 more videos I plan to make, but if you want to, you know, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. Let me know what questions you have. I'm going to put my email in the description and all kinds of stuff so you guys can contact me. Probably my Facebook too. Don't friend request me. I don't accept friend requests, but you guys can look me up and PM me. That's a good way to get my attention too. Cool. So, last thing, I guess if you guys are wondering where I am, so I am up in New York, upstate New York. This is a place called Hague. The lake behind me is Lake George. Beautiful lake. My grandparents lived here, and I think 2 or 3 generations of Ticknors have been here, so this place is a great, awesome place for me to relax. I'm on vacation, kind of, still working. But I guess that's a good thing. I can literally work, if I have Wi-Fi, I can work from anywhere. So that's another thing I'm very blessed with, you know, being patient going through this course. Cool. All right, hope this video wasn't too long. You guys got it. Best of luck to you. Ask me questions. Let me know what you guys want. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be awesome. Have a good day. Be kind to people. All right, bye.